soon.
Hey, thank you for listening to the Friendly Fire podcast. Please share, comment, subscribe, like the video, do all that fun stuff. We love reading the comments, even when they're mean.
Also, you guys were filming in Matt's house. I hope you guys don't mind.
Yeah,
we're about to go to Thanksgiving.
I hope you don't mind. Sorry, this episode we filmed in my apartment because we're coming up on Thanksgiving time, and we just wanted to get one in so that you guys didn't miss that week.
Enjoy the episode.
We love you. Enjoy the episode.
What you out there? Yes, clear. Loud and clear.
Friendly fire!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It's crazy.
He's probably leaky as hell. And they were like, yo, go give them a hug.
Damn.
And then now we have land.
Where's my hug?
Where my hug at?
Where my hug at?
The guy with smallpox? Yo, where my hug at?
Where my hug
He's got
at?
his arm taped to his face for syphilis.
Yeah.
Where my hug at, girl?
Where my hug at? Come on,
Shit.
shit.
He's black too. Shit, where my hug
The
at?
only black
The only
pilgrim.
black pilgrim.
Black
is crazy.
pilgrim with smallpox. Come on, get where my hug at, girl. Come on. Shit. You looking Sacagawea looking at.
Hey, Sacagawea looking at, man.
Come over here, man.
Man, I'm about to crack your ass open, man. Yeah. I think I'm going home to Iowa for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And-
By the way, I give you permission to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you.
Call it Thanksgiving pass.
A Thanksgiving pass? Yeah, you get one of them a year.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear red face.
All right.
I almost showed up with a headdress.
That would have been crazy.
Right now, there's like a finance guy who's like tries to do like a comedy podcast or comedy content as well. And he has a feathered headdress that he's ready to make content with. And then there will be an apology video.
Now, I think a headdress, you could maybe get away with.
You think?
I don't know. Have we officially reached where headdress is like blackface?
I
don't
think so. I think that I'm not even trying to be, I'm not like a woke mob guy. I'm not like this weird, like they're taking everything. But I do think that we can't get away with most things now. I think you can't get away with anything that tips the line.
It's
if you walk the line at all, you will be in trouble.
Well, the thing is we're in a weird place where you can actually do anything because getting canceled I don't think is even real.
It's beneficial.
Nobody actually gets canceled anymore, but you can get backlash for anything.
Yeah, you'll just get
But
hate.
then the question is, does the backlash that you get help you? Like Jeff Dye is currently the greatest example of what's happening. He had the thing where
dude.
he had the thing where he's a loser and he posted a GoFundMe
Yeah, that was nuts.
about like helping him get out of LA. Now, he will claim that it was a joke, but he also took it down after but nonetheless, he started getting a ton of backlash, but he's not getting, I've seen shit on like threads and Twitter, like he's getting canceled. I'm like, he's not getting canceled. First off, he doesn't have anything to get canceled from.
Right. His shows are going to sell better now. if
Yeah,
anything.
but also now a bunch of people have heard of him who probably hadn't before.
they're rallying, dude.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Oh, like when they would like the battle horns with the Vikings, like the ooh. That is
No, that's
you say that and they'll be like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah,
When you call my name,
I wanna take you there.
when you say you donate to LA. It is funny that because here's the reality. Unless he's done some really bad unless he's made horrific financial decisions, he's definitely fine. He definitely doesn't need help. It was probably a joke that,
I don't know.
I mean, like, if he goes and does 2 weekends, he can buy a fucking house in
How can he afford
Iowa.
to live in LA but not have enough money to move to Austin?
Well, that's why I think it probably was a joke.
Yeah, and also, I don't know. Either way, he's getting a lot of
He's
backlash
getting backlash.
for
Well,
it.
it's just tone deaf too. It's like it's like when the Kardashians had like the what was that lady's name? who's the youngest Kardashian that had like they were donating to get her to $1 billion? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and I don't think that.
I don't think she set it up.
I don't think she set it up. But yeah, like
it's the same thought.
She was like going to be the youngest billionaire, so people started donating money. That's how fucking stupid we are.
Yeah.
It's like this person who could give two fucks about us. We're like, oh my God, but Kylie might be the youngest billionaire to ever live. Let's help her achieve this goal. Like,
So what are we doing to
it's like, you know that she might open a factory that'll destroy the small town that you're from. At first, it'll be happy. Everybody will be working at the Kylie factory, and then everybody will start getting cancer.
Yeah.
You'll be like, and then you'll be an adult, and you'll be telling your grandkids the story of how their great grandma died of cancer from Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, the chemicals.
And you've never been able to sleep after knowing that you've donated to Kylie Jenner to help make her the youngest billionaire.
And that's why you can't swim in the river.
And that's why we can't swim in the river.
There's chemical dump-offs where they're taking all the fucking, all the asbestos that they're putting in the lip filler.
Yeah.
What does she make besides me cum? Come on. I actually don't think she's she's obviously attractive, but it's not, the whole done up thing doesn't do anything for me. Like the lip filler and like the BBL type stuff. It's like,
I agree.
I wouldn't, you know what I mean?
It's good for jerking. Other than that, it's not real.
I don't even think it's good for jerking.
It can be. Trust me.
If you're in a mood.
Yeah, but like,
you know what I'm a big fan of is like a realistic looking lady.
Me too.
I like when I go like, she's like medium hot.
Ladies,
I like
take If you're listening and you're thinking, I want to get hotter, don't.
Yeah, if you're like, hey, maybe I could
be real.
I wonder if I could I wonder if I could make adult films. I bet you could.
Well,
as long as you're medium hot.
What happens is they all start to look the same.
Yes.
They get the cheek filler and the lip filler, and then Soder always says they start getting like lion face. Like they all just kind of start looking like cats.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it just like it all makes them look the same. It sucks.
Oh, dude.
I want somebody to be real, have a chipped tooth.
A little bit of you like a little ugly thing.
Have a little, not an ugly thing, but like
a deformity.
You can have a chipped tooth.
Red hair.
One of your tits can be bigger than the other.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. Red hair, yeah, I like red hair.
You know, that is the interesting thing about having red hair is that if you're a lady with red hair, everybody's like, oh fuck it.
Yeah.
And if you're a dude with red hair, everybody's like, ew.
Ew, dude. What the fuck?
Ginger.
You ginger loser.
You gross motherfucker.
That is true.
Get in the kennel.
That is true.
Yeah, you can't be because ladies can have red hair and be hot. If a dude has red hair and they go, ugh.
When ladies have red hair, they're like, oh, her hair is so beautiful and her skin is so fair, and oh look, her freckles are like, it's like everybody's like,
the dude has he's pasty,
and then they're like, look how pale and gross this guy is.
Yeah, what is this guy? Like, other than like that dude, there's obviously rules. There's exceptions, right? Like
sure. Who though?
Like, you haven't seen Game of Thrones?
Ron Howard.
I don't even know who that is.
It's a very famous director. He's a ginger. That's a bad example.
The guy from Game of Thrones that has like this big fucking burly beard. He's hot.
Oh, like we're talking like real Viking shit.
Yeah.
Like a guy who looks.
Yeah.
I think that might be one of the few
exceptions.
I'm gonna look up hot ginger
near me.
This pulled up a hot pot place. Hot ginger person. I pulled up a pho restaurant. Okay, let's see. Oh, we've done this before. Wait.
There's already it says, did you mean ginger?
Yeah, we've done this before on my phone because I've recognized the pictures. Okay, so
Prince Harry's all right. Prince Harry
was the first one. Benedict Cumberbatch comes up.
Yeah, he's not a fucking redhead.
But he is in that. Look, he is there. That I would say
Holy
so.
shit, yeah, he actually
but I didn't
is.
know. I didn't know
that about him. Shout out to him. Shout out to Blake Griffin.
And a lot of these people that are coming up, okay, like this one, we're going to act like that's a hot guy. I know you guys can't see it. I don't even know this guy's name, but that's a crazy example to leave.
No, if you walked into a room and it was just him in there sitting down, you would leave.
Caleb Landry Jones is who it is. And he,
the third.
He's I don't even know what he's in, but I recognize him. But he's not a hot guy for sure. This is a fucking thing that happens with famous people, dude. Everybody goes, they're so hot. No, they're not. This is a totally normal guy.
Yeah,
I know we've probably had this conversation on this pod so many times.
Yeah,
but
yeah, because you're not a big fan of that guy from Saltburn who fucked the earth.
No, that guy is objectively odd looking.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I also heard he's kind of a prick.
Yeah, he is a prick. And
Did
I
tell
also
that story on here.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also, he, at the comedy club when he was like,
Yeah,
hammered.
when he was like, I don't give a, he was being loud.
I don't
He was
give a
like,
fuck,
I don't give
bitch.
a fuck.
I've got a big old cock. You can see it in Saltburn.
Yeah, Barry Kogan.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
we were talking about that the other day. How that scene was ad libbed, or like he like improv'd him fucking the ground.
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? This is why like I know that I'm totally capable of being like a great comedian. I will never be. I might be a good actor. I might be a funny actor if I find that. I will never be a great actor. I am never going to be so in character that off script I start putting my dick in the ground in a grave.
To fuck
In front of,
corpse.
by the way, room full of people all filming me.
Yeah, totally.
And then you know what's funny? He probably finished that and they were probably like, brilliant. Amazing.
He goes, I need a rag for my cock.
Give me a rag
for my cock. I've got some dirt on it.
What is he?
He's Irish.
Irish?
I've got some dirt in my piss hole. I've got it. He calls it his piss hole. You're gonna make me come out of my piss hole, aren't you?
Dude.
You're gonna suck all the berry up, aren't you?
I will say I recently went through a phase with porn where I wanted a girl to have a British or like an Irish accent.
You went through the treason act.
No. Because we're dominating her.
That's what I mean.
No, that's not treason.
What is it then?
It's reliving
history.
It's reliving history. It's
the guy's got a wig on.
Yeah, stupid
wench,
stupid British fucking
bitch.
suck my American cock.
Suck my big black cock.
He's got a
British
powdered
bitch.
wig on. Yeah, he's black. Suck. That's a weird twist in history.
I had such a funny. I might have a new joke about it, but I was at Black Rabbit yesterday. I was doing I was closing out the 10 o'clock show. So it was, for you guys that don't know comedy, closing out a late show is miserable because everybody has been drinking
specifically
all night.
At Black Rabbit.
Because it's
I mean, I love
BYOB.
Black Rabbit,
Yeah.
but it's BYOB. People get rowdy quick.
People get fucking hammered.
When there's no, it's amazing the lack of self-control people have when there's no server who forces you to wait 7 to 10 minutes between
Yeah, dude,
drinks.
they're just fucking. There's a guy shotgunned a beer.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
saw it
That
happen.
doesn't happen
anywhere
else.
But I'm closing the show out. It's like midnight. It's like 11:45. I'm closing the show out. Everybody's hammered in the audience, and I look up and I see a guy, and he's recording me. And I was like, just fucking around. I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, sorry. And then I went, say sorry again. And then he went, sorry. And I went, say 3 words in a row. And then he went, spinach, artichoke, dip. And I went, gay guy for sure. Gay guy for sure. You can figure out if somebody's gay by having them say 3 words.
Spinach, artichoke, dip.
Because a gay guy.
So
that is the gayest response.
What a crazy 3 words to pick.
And then I was like, because that's the joke I think I would do is like, that is such an obvious gay response. Because if you're a guy, you're like, pussy farts, AR-15. But a gay guy was like, spinach, artichoke, dip. I went, gay. You're gay as hell, dude.
That is really... What happened in that guy's night where he
no
thought?
idea.
I mean, I would imagine spinach artichoke dip was a part of it at some point.
It was either pre or post dip.
Yeah, he was either thinking about getting some or he had already had some.
He was reflecting, dude.
100%.
Spinach, artichoke, dip.
Spinach, artichoke, dip. I hate when people record
It's
at a
crazy.
small show because you know what I've had happen countless amount of times? Black lady, phone up. Live streaming. It's
And you got to go, stop.
And yeah,
she goes, if I'm doing that, I'm getting on FaceTime then.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna have my phone out.
Either way, it's dead silent. You just hear her nails clicking on the typing.
Doing fucking ASMR. Yeah.
Black lady at a ASMR black lady at a comedy show.
Yeah.
Can I get another fishbowl?
The fishbowl, dude. If a comedy club does a fishbowl, they're the problem, but the people who want to share a fishbowl are a specific group of people. Because we used to do that show. We've done the show a couple times at Tempe.
Yeah. Oh, Tempe's.
You got fucking old Mexicans sharing a fishbowl, screaming at you from the stage. Not in a negative way.
No,
just
it was great.
Having a great time.
They got an aquarium down there.
It is like, I hate when people are like live streaming or recording you and I've had this happen many times over the years, but you'll be at like a bad show or a small show.
Yeah.
And you just have to be like, I know this seems crazy because this seems like nothing to you, but you have to stop.
This is humiliating.
I don't want this on the internet in any aspect. Like, it's one thing if you were at like a big comedy club
and you're murdering
and you go, hey, like, I don't want my material to be online or whatever, but like,
just post me getting the big laugh.
I was at a kava bar one time in Fort Lauderdale. It was what was his name? Phil, black guy Phil. Oh fuck, why can't I? Oh, Tony Dark.
Yes.
And he booked me on it. And it was going.
And he rode his skateboard to the show.
He did, of course.
Black skater in his 30s.
Did I tell you I ran into him in New York?
Crazy.
At the venue that I was doing my show at, his girlfriend was singing in the room downstairs.
Serendipity, dude.
Bizarre. And then I was with Carly Daggett. Because she lives there, so it
Carly's
was just like me.
Now?
Yeah, it was just like me and like two people. It was such a weird, so random. So
what
weird.
a weird. Here's all.
Yeah, it was weird, dude. It was very weird.
And then, Chris Renoir's out in New York now too. So if you guys are listening to this podcast,
check out Chris.
Stop what you're doing and go listen to Chris Renoir's
Don't stop what you're doing because you're listening to the podcast.
Go listen to his Don't Tell, then come back and leave a review.
When you're done with this
it's so
podcast, go check out Chris Renoir.
He's so funny. When he comes to Texas, we're gonna get him on for sure.
Chris is fucking.
But anyway, so you were in New York.
I think that's the end of the story. I'm sorry. No, I think I went from too many topics. I went from FaceTime, people live streaming, and then that happening one time in Florida, and then Tony Dark, and then I went on a side shoot
about
that
how
I
you were
saw
in New
him
York.
in New York. I don't have any further info about.
It's just funny to be like, yeah. Then I met this guy. And nobody knows who we're talking about. And
Yeah.
So there's no real cool. And then I told him to go listen to something else. what a sequence of events that just happened.
Yeah.
But seriously, check out Chris Renoir. And then in the meantime, yeah, dude.
So anyways, I just remember being at that kava bar, and you're doing a show. You're not on a stage. You're in the corner of the room that they've designated for
and you've
comedy.
also flown to Iowa to do this show.
No, that was brutal.
Anyways.
And there's like two Great Danes that are literally the size of mules in front of you. And then there's a lady in the corner just live streaming you who works for the Kava plate. She's on like the Kava plate. Like she's on like the Kava's business page. Just be like, free comedy night. And I'm just like, are these dogs horses or like what's going on? Just like bombing. God, I don't miss Florida at all.
Yeah,
comedy wise. Did you see the big beef that happened out there? It wasn't beef actually. It was just a group of comics posted a clip, and one of them was ranting about how no women in South Florida are funny and they should be put down and put in,
what the fuck?
put in cages. It was
Who was the
crazy.
comic?
I forget his name. I forget. Well, there's a comic that we know is on the clip. He just recently was out here actually. And And then
Who I want to know.
I can't fucking remember the guy's name now. God damn it.
Where did you see this?
There's a chance I don't know how you feel about it. There's a chance we could cut this, but I don't think so.
I don't care.
He mentioned us recently in his story.
I don't even know who that guy was.
I don't know him either, but
and he was talking about how bad lady comics in Florida are.
oh yeah, just like spazzing out. And then of course there's like 200 comments. I read all 200. And it's everybody just being like, you're a loser. Like, dude, Melissa from the Improv commented on it and was like, yikes. And I was like, have fun never getting work ever again.
Yeah, have fun burning the only bridge in Florida.
Yeah, dude.
Here's the thing.
It's also crazy because it's like I commented on the video. I was like, "There's not a funny person in this video."
Did you really say that?
I
Oh
was
my
like-
god, man! You got involved.
Like, dude, there's not.
Well,
There's nobody funny.
You
in
white
here.
knighted it.
Yeah, dude, and it's also.
I actually think ladies are super funny.
No, I didn't even say
Come
that.
and do any
I
of
was
my
just-
shows.
I was just commenting that's like
It's a
you
crazy
can-
thing to post for sure.
And it wasn't. The thing is it what this is a thing in comedy that people do is they'll post something that's not funny and then be like. Oh, what? You're mad about a joke? And I'm like, no, I wouldn't be mad about a joke. This is not this isn't funny. And this is not even about this podcast clip anymore. This is just in
general, totally.
But people will say something that is not funny and then call it a joke and then call you wrong for getting mad at it. And I'm like,
Totally.
Oh, well, if it was obvious that this was a joke, people wouldn't be mad at it.
100%. Well, also, that's the one thing there's such a weird thing in comedy too, where like we give each other shit. Everybody gives each other shit all the time, but then somebody will just take it like either too far or somebody will say something and it's not funny. And then they go, oh, you guys can't take a joke. And then it's like at a certain point that just being a dickhead isn't funny.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
I
like
agree.
if you're just like, no, you're a loser. And then nobody and he goes, oh, everybody's sensitive in here. And you go, well, you can't just call somebody a loser and be like, everybody should
Yeah.
be laughing. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you're just like being a dickhead.
Also, there's a thing with comics that like it's like some of these people that are being mean to me right now have earned the right to be mean to me because I've decided that they're my friends over the period of time. Right. You're a new guy who I don't like.
Oh, that happens
I know.
all the time. There's
It's
a comic
so
that
crazy.
I don't like when, you know what I don't like? And this is going back to like some deep rooted shit.
Yes.
Is that I don't like when a newer comic will say stuff to me.
Yeah.
Because I go, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I would love not that, by the way, this is not from a place of holier than thou. I have my problems entirely. I would love to have a professional come on and psychoanalyze you.
Why?
Just because you have such specific things.
Yeah.
I would love to know the root of, because it's power is what it's overall it's power.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if somebody big dogs you, you really don't like that. But also if a new person, because I can think of two situations where either of those have happened.
Yeah.
And not that I like that, just for the record.
Oh, well, what it is,
like, I'm not,
you know what? I know what it is. Then this is a lame excuse, but it's just it goes back to the military.
Yeah, I was
stuff.
about to say, it's
'Cause
gotta
like,
be the military.
Yeah. Cause it's like, if somebody underneath you yaps
Yeah.
about you, you go, you can't have that.
yeah,
Because you go,
that is true. Like in your most formative adult years, you were in a system that ranked you by power, basically.
Yeah.
So
then when somebody doesn't follow the lines that I think you should,
Yeah.
that's like very clearly defined.
yeah,
It's like comedy has a rank structure as well. Like the military it's like very literal, but like comedy has a rank structure. There's like, that somebody who's a year in shouldn't be going up to a headliner and just being like, hey, do you want to hang out? They'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like a weird comedy is a really weird thing because you are correct, but then there's also this idea of like, but we're all we're all the same, but we're not. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's going back to the military analogy. It's like, yeah, if I'm watching like a comic, let's say that like I step outside. Let's say there's a world where I step outside and there's a comic who's a year and a half in and somebody's like trying to fight him because of one of his jokes. Well, then I'm stepping in because I go, he's a comic. I'm a comic. Now, if there's a comic who's a year and a half in who's getting yelled at by another comedian for something and I'm like, and I know the other comedian, I'm not going to intervene. I'm just going to go, Well, yeah, he's probably getting told something that he should hear.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what I mean?
Now, let's say there's a comic that you open for, and later that night you're both at Waffle House.
And he acts as if he doesn't recognize you, and how
he's never seen you before, even though you just did better than him on his own show.
Yes, and now you're in Wetumpka, Alabama, for some reason.
Yeah.
Now, what happens about that?
Dude, you know what's crazy is...
And then he has a fishing podcast.
Okay. Cut it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't care. He's always so nice to me now, and I'm like, I'll never forget.
Yeah, because you remember shit like that.
Yeah, of course.
You remember stuff like that too.
No, I do. Yeah, 100%.
I just notice it more than I notice it at smaller levels.
Listen, I'm not trying to be condescending or
according to that comment,
or sleepy or I want to take this broadcast really seriously. Okay, I don't know if you know this. I brought coffee today, which I always do, by the way. And
we should look at the last comments and respond. That should be a thing that we do. Maybe
we should read. No, we don't read that one.
Not read that one. But I'm saying the positive ones. Like
I appreciate everybody who comments positively.
I actually really do too. We're getting like a lot of comments lately.
It means a lot to us.
Is there anything that we can respond to? Some lady asked, I'm sorry if I'm saying, I don't mean to say some lady, but, I can't remember your name right now, and I don't have my laptop in front of me. I think her name was Stephanie, maybe. She asked, how many lady listeners do we have? And then I went and looked at the analytics. What percent of women do you think listen to this podcast? Of the people who listen to this podcast, what percent do you think are women? If you had to guess.
28%.
You were literally almost double.
Whoa, we have less.
We have 11% women listeners.
No way.
Yeah, it's just the fellas. So truly, if you're a lady and you're listening, you're like you're like a special forces lady.
Yeah, you really are.
You've made it through the attrition.
You're
rate.
a Green Beret.
Yeah, you're a Green Beret
it's
listener.
Like there's not a lot of you, but you're powerful that you've made it here. And thank you for being here.
Oh, so this is the one comment I did want to bring up. Guys, we're going to start responding to some of you, or we'll bring up the comments if they're good. Some guy said, how does Matt know the format of Grindr, the app? Did anyone else catch that?
I saw that one.
Now explain yourself, Matt.
It's
actually not uncommon. I knew about it too.
It's not uncommon at all.
We have gay friends.
Yeah, I have a ton of gay friends. So it's not uncommon.
Sitting with Dillon Carlino when he does 2 hours a week for his podcast.
Yeah,
and he talks about Grindr a lot. So I think I could probably navigate Grindr pretty easily.
You for sure could. It's so simple.
I don't think it's super hard. For the record,
no,
I don't think there's a barrier to entry to get fucked by a man.
There's not. You can do that whenever you want.
Isn't that nuts?
No, it's
well, no, I'm saying
human
that,
will.
No, but I'm saying like gay dudes like truly can just like. You might have a different experience with dating apps though, because you're tall and handsome and funny. So like, I think the average guy. Well, I'm just saying. I
get what you're saying.
The average guy, like I think. On Tinder, I did when I was not with Ariel, when I was single. I used like the dating websites, and I was on Tinder, and I'd meet up with people once in a while, but it wasn't like every day. It would be maybe once a month I would manage, or maybe not even that. Maybe once every 2 months I would manage.
I don't do that. I mean,
in
my prime, I'm not.
You weren't pulling
every day.
I felt like you could every day. Was it available?
Well, no, I don't know. No,
yeah, it was, dude. You're handsome as hell.
There is a level of like, there are all the levels of like a guy who gets no pussy, a guy who gets lucky sometimes, a guy who
an open micer has a good set.
Yeah. You just got a guy who has to put in a little bit of effort, but can every once in a while. And then a guy who gets like a ton of pussy, and then there's like gay guy, like and then it's like up here where it's like blow me in the bathroom, and you've never met, and they do. You know what I mean? Like I do think there's a different level for gay dudes, and as they should. I think it's a fun trade-off for them. It's like, listen, you have likely had kind of a tough life. Totally. You know what I mean?
To get your dick sucked.
Being gay is not easy, I'm sure. Especially in the climate that the world's been in. You should get your dick sucked in a bathroom.
At Chili's.
Yeah, at Chili's. If you want it to be at Chili's, you should.
I'd be like a rich gay guy.
Well, why would that make you change? Why would you?
I wouldn't do comedy if I was gay.
What would you do? What would make you rich? You think you can get rich being an accountant?
Yeah, totally. I would be investing in stocks. I'd be a meticulous gay.
I invested in stocks recently. It's not going well.
Yeah.
I'm
You went to, I
holding,
think I
though.
bet $50,000 that the Eagles would cover the spread against the Cowboys. That's you investing in stocks?
I bought $1,000 in stocks on my friend's advice.
Uh-huh.
And I got the stock at I think I got it at $209 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddies were like, that's as low as it's been since we got it. It is now $172 a piece. So
Well, 30 times 10, you've only really lost $300.
yeah, and it's not really the end of the world.
Yeah, dude.
But not ideal.
I do
And
need to
it'll bounce back. That's the thing.
I do need to figure out stuff like that soon, I think.
Yeah, I do too.
The only thing that I do with my money currently, which I know is bad, is just take it and make stuff.
Like you just invest it back into
Like comedy stuff. Yeah. It's like I go, yeah, if I made, $2,000 from shows this month, then I will, or not even. It's like any of that money just goes to making a medieval show. That's like what I was spending all my.
Well, that's like your own kind of investment,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what?
I don't know. I was just thinking, I do want to I don't know what to do with that, by the way. I'm trying to figure out if we want to keep making medieval. I want to make I want to make a movie.
Yeah, I know you do.
We should make a movie. We have the ability to. It would only
know.
cost like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
We could make a movie.
Well, I think what I want to do is make a movie
right here.
Yeah. I want to make a movie and then because I've been working with Josh Helms. If you guys you should check his stuff out. Josh Helms is fucking such a nasty photographer or cinematographer, director, whatever. He's really good at his job, and he has been helping us with our sketches. So if you watch our sketches, he's been doing it. And I think I would be like, dude, let's make a fucking movie.
What would the movie be?
I have a couple ideas. I like the idea of me and you competing over a promotion,
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
or like a failing news. But that's Anchorman.
Yeah.
A failing news company who just invents stories would be fun. I don't know. I just have a thing where I go, what's the difference between making a sketch and a movie? And I go, it's time commitment, obviously. But is it not just 10 sketches put together? And then we just have a through line.
Yeah,
and
sure.
it's we film sketches and we can film 3 sketches in one
100%,
day.
100%.
So it's that's 30 minutes of a movie if we really plan it right.
Guys, do you think we should make a movie?
We should make a movie.
Guys, do you think I should put $50 on the Minnesota Vikings money line?
Dude, today is such a big day. It's the Packers, Minnesota Vikings. It's a rivalry as old as time. One of the oldest rivalries in the NFL. JJ McCarthy is this is his words, not mine. JJ McCarthy is a cork about to be released on a bottle. That's how he describes himself. He said that once he gets his mechanics right, he's going to be nasty. So what does that mean for you, the listener? It means from here on until the end of the season, anytime the Vikings are, you go Vikings money line, no matter what.
I don't know, man.
You bet 1,000. Here's what I want you to do if you're listening. I want you to take $1,000 and I want you to put it on Viking. I want you JJ McCarthy over whatever his yards are over. So it's if it's what is he predicted for today?
I'm gonna look. I was just
his
depositing
over-under
more money
because I
into
would
my
say
account.
JJ McCarthy today, Sunday. What day is it today?
What do you think? What do you think is
Sunday, November 23rd? I'm gonna say he's gonna get 290 yards. He's gonna have 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Dude, his yards are only at 188 right now. Over, you think?
I'll do over.
Damn, dude.
He's gonna lose his house, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not gonna lose my house. I'm not betting on yards. I was thinking about betting their money line, but I don't think it's a good bet.
I don't think it is either.
I don't think it's a good bet at all.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. There was 2 dogs. We last night were at. So we're walking Hazel at night, which is my chocolate lab. Shout out Hazel, and there's a little dog park in our apartment complex. It's actually really nice, and so we take her there all the time. We're getting back from a walk, and there's these 2 fucking horses. There's these dogs that are like massive, they're Great Pyrenees. Do you know those dogs at all?
Yeah.
There's 2 Great Pyrenees in the dog park, and we were walking by, and this guy's like, "Yo, are these your dogs?" And we were like, what an insane thing to say, by the way.
Yeah.
Just, yo, are these your dogs?
Hey, by any chance, did you leave your 2 fucking dogs over here?
Hey, did you leave your 2 fucking horses? But I think they also left the carriage over there, too.
All right.
Cut that. But they're huge. And so then the rest of the night, we spent the night trying to, like, coordinate. So they were covered in fleas. They clearly hadn't ate. They were so nice, but we spent like the rest of the night trying to coordinate like getting them rescued. So somebody like dumped these dogs, and it looked like they'd been out and about for like a couple of days, like probably like 3-4 days, and it was really sad because they were so friendly. And it's also like, who the fuck? I was thinking about like if you dump a dog. That should be like a federal, like there should be some type of crime. It's like,
it definitely should be a crime. I mean, it definitely is a crime, by the way.
Yeah, but it's like,
isn't it?
I'm sure it is. It's just the level of piece of shit you have to be to take like like a dog that you've domesticated and raised in a house for.
Also, like, how easy is it just to take it to a shelter? Can't you?
I think that shelters are full is why. I don't think it's not an excusable reason. I think that's why people do it.
But if shelters are full, like, okay, so let's say you're a piece of shit, and then you get to a shelter, and you have your 2 dogs, and they go, we're full. And then you go, I'm leaving without these dogs. Then at least you've left it in the hands of people who care about dogs and will probably go, okay, and do so. Even if it's not put them in their shelter, they'll do something with it rather than just like leaving them at an apartment complex off the highway.
Yeah.
Or wherever they left them, wherever those dogs like wandered from. Were they inside the dog park?
Yeah, somebody had wrangled them and put them in there.
Oh,
and so
interesting.
So it was like a whole thing. There was like 10 of us that were trying to figure it out. And then Ariel, of course, couldn't sleep because she was like, I just keep dreaming. And then I went out there at like 1 a.m. to like feed them. I was like, okay, I'm going to go out there and say what's up and make sure that they're doing okay. I had a blanket I was going to give them. And we went out there and they weren't there. So I'm like, somebody has figured something out with them, which is good.
Yeah, that
or
is
their
good.
stew.
You think somebody ate them?
Maybe. No, there's no Haitians in that apartment. Okay, come on. You know what's funny?
Come on,
they were
man.
eating. They made the jokes. Everybody made jokes about Haitians eating cats and dogs. They were, by the way.
What makes you say that?
Them.
I've never.
Some Haitian told me that joke the other day.
That's what's the joke?
That he was like, people were saying like, well, we're eating, and it's like, yeah, so what? That was the joke.
What Haitian did you see out in Texas?
What's that supposed to mean?
There's not a lot of Haitians here.
Not
especially in comparison to Florida, where all of them are.
Yeah, I'm going to cut that. Because
Okay.
I made that up.
Just one follow-up question that your whole story crumbles. That's awesome.
So many people don't realize that podcast is mainly just lying for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, for some people, yeah, it is. Yeah.
What, you think I actually fucking... You think I have a lady?
I will say my algorithm lately has been all Chinese stuff. And why am I thinking about this? Who knows? Where I sent 2 Asian memes. One is it's an Asian guy, and in the background, just kind of like obscurely, is a sign for something that is HARROW. So somebody drew a mouth bubble around him, and it says "Haro." And then I send another one of the, it's like the memeiest meme. It's like brain rot meme where it's like, you've been Chinesed. Send this to somebody in 10 seconds or something like that. So I just sent that to the same person that I sent the other meme to. And then last night I got home and I was scrolling. I shit you not, 6 Chinese themed reels in a row.
In China?
No.
In
they're
Chinese.
all like
In China?
They're all like funny. They're all like it's like it's not like actual Chinese stuff. It's like one of them just says daily affirmations, I am Chinese. And then I went to the next one and then it's you are now Chinese. Affirm now to get a Chinese name. And then this one's my favorite one. This one, it's just a black guy holding his hands in a heart that says, "You will be successful in China." And then the next one wasn't necessarily Chinese, but it was just an Asian lady crying.
I saw that video because she's trying to pronounce the word.
Pardon me. Yeah, it's so funny, dude. So funny.
Thank God we didn't have to learn English as a second language. I've heard learning English is like impossible.
Yeah.
Because Ariel, so my lady, her grandma, English was her like fourth language. Mm-hmm. And the last one that she learned. And so she gets things so close to being right, but they're never...
Yeah.
Like when she went to say goodnight to us one night, I might have already said this, but she walked into the room and went, "Good luck sleeping." I was like, "I'll fuck you up." Is that a threat?
You said that, but that's so funny.
I was like, "Is that a threat? I'll beat your ass." Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
good luck sleeping.
The other one that she said one time was, this one made me fucking cackle, dude. Because her grandma speaks like what's crazy is that her grandma speaks really good English, but it's still broken in parts. She tried to say that she had a photographic memory, but she said she had a homophobic memory.
Weird mix up.
She was like, I picture things in my head. I have a homophobic memory, and I went,
what are you picturing in your head?
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, what is it that you're picturing? She's like, anytime she remembers something, she pictures like two guys kissing. She's like,
"Oh fuck, I fucking hate this. I hate."
She's Asian.
Yeah. I don't know what her accent's like. I just went vague.
How do you do a Greek accent? She goes, Dush.
Good luck sleeping.
Good luck sleeping. Admis.
Bro.
Admis. She calls me Admis.
What?
There's like this famous statue that's called Hermes.
Yeah.
And she says that my side profile looks like that. And I go, stop.
And penis.
Listen.
Same.
It means because with big penis you're not too smart.
Yeah.
Which is so funny too, because it's like, well,
yeah, that's
or was
hilarious.
the guy that made the statues?
We know it was. Yeah.
Well, it's also racist.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It's.
Do you think it was? You think it was racist propaganda? Were there black people in Rome?
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess that makes sense, but yeah, that sucks. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, what's crazy about, what's nuts? Europeans are pieces of shit.
Yeah, you hate non-Americans.
Well, because people complain about America, which rightfully so. I'm not saying America's perfect by any means.
Sure.
There's definitely tons of flaws. But then you forget that, like, European countries are, like, throwing bananas at soccer players. And it's like, hey, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that America isn't racist. I'm not saying that there isn't systemic issues that we need to address, whatever. But it's also like, people are like outwardly racist in other countries.
Yeah.
Like in Europe, they're like really fucking, they're like disgusting in Europe about things.
Europe is a really vague categorization.
Well, it's like, what am I going to get specific? Germany? What are we going to get into details?
Yeah, Germany's not great. Apparently.
Germany's not great. No, neither is, British people are fucking pieces of shit.
You hate British people.
British people are pieces of shit.
Dude, you hate British people.
Yeah, let me go to the pub and drink me beer. Then I'm going to my ale.
Have you heard this thing that in Europe, people, they say they can recognize Americans for a lot of reasons. So we wear sweatpants in public and we lean on things. Like when we're like chilling.
Yeah, that's what you do when you run
and
shit.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, we're comfortable as fuck because we run shit.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, dumbass.
We can tell.
Oh, what, you standing up straight because you're waiting for us to fucking come fuck you up? Yeah, you're probably on alert all the time. I'm chill as fuck in my sweatpants.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. pieces of shit. British people, you can also tell by their fucking. You never look at somebody and go, "You're British." You can see it in their face.
Yeah, you can.
Like that Cumberbatch guy, dude.
Tell me that motherfucker doesn't look British.
You put him in a lineup, and I go spot the traitor right then and there.
Right there.
How do you 100%. Not see it?
Doctor Strange, fuck you.
I always think it's funny because you don't think about this either. Is that there's white people who grew up in China and speak Chinese who have a Chinese accent, which is the funniest thing to imagine coming to America and you just talk like that. So everywhere you go, hello, my name is Derek. Everybody's like, yeah. You can't be that way.
That would suck because then you would just get like if you grew up your entire life in China and then you moved here and you were white and people would think you were being a racist
all the time.
Like you were just being like people would think like that you were just doing a crude Asian accent like you were just doing.
Like imagine if you were a Chinese. Imagine if you were of Asian descent, but you lived in America.
Imagine if you could. Imagine you do anything.
Like imagine Chris Chan grew up in America, lives in America,
and he doesn't sound Chinese.
And he doesn't
at all.
speak Chinese at all. But then imagine if he met me and I was Chinese and I grew up in China.
Do you think he would be offended?
He goes, "I'm Chris." And I go, "I'm a Josh." He would go, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit you in the face.
Yeah, you could get fucked up like that, huh?
Very easily.
But then
unless you were around if you lived in like black neighborhoods, they would love it.
Well, so
black people would love that, dude. They would think it's so funny.
Yeah. Now, there's a very well-known video on the internet of these two black dudes that are doing like pranks, some people in Walmart or something, and they go up to this Asian lady, and bro, she's like, "What you talking about?" Like she's got like, and you can just tell that. It's a flip-flop scenario of what we're describing.
Yes.
She obviously grew up in a place where people around her talked like this. Like it is just
it's the dialect of yeah.
And it's gone super viral because she's an Asian lady, but she's got I don't even know. The only way to describe it would be black set. Like it is black set. Like it's crazy. God damn it. Let me pull it up. It's so fucking crazy. But, and she went viral because everybody loves it.
Well, you know what's funny is that I think that other races have a better sense of humor about things than white people. I would much rather perform for.
You know what? I actually don't agree. I just think that I do agree, but there are people in every race who just want to be haters, dude.
That's true.
I saw a video the other day it was like a stitched video of a girl being like, "What if white people provided for food? Come on." And then another guy stitched it and was like, "Yeah, this is true. You ain't never heard nobody be like, oh, let's go to that white people restaurant." And then, which is by the way, nobody, of course, that's a crazy, but whatever. And then
people go to Applebee's all the time.
The third person stitched it and just like, it was a black dude. And he was like, "This is just dick riding. You guys are just being haters. Let's talk about it. Barbecue, breakfast food." He like
breakfast food is such a
he saved breakfast for the end too. He was like, "Let's not act like Italians aren't white people. You're gonna say pizza, pasta, like all this stuff." He went on this like long
macaroni and cheese with hot dogs in it.
Yeah, with hot dogs in it. Yeah, we nailed that. That's kind of our thing for sure.
That's the most white trash meal you can have.
I used to love that shit when I was young.
My mom used to make that with mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Matt, that is, and I'm not joking. You might as well just ring a bell to bring me in.
Yeah.
Come get your slop now.
Come get your slop now, brother. Put it on one of those trays.
Yeah. She goes, you get good, you gonna sleep inside tonight.
Yeah.
Dude.
Beanie Weenies. Did you ever eat Beanie Weenies as a kid? I used to fuck with Beanie Weenies heavy, dude.
Dude, and I look
back. It's literally just beans with weenies in it.
It's canned, by the way.
Yeah, it's pre-canned beans with hot dog.
You know what
slices
my dad used to fucking take down those canned anchovies.
We never got that in my house.
Oh, dude, I think back to like poor meals my family made that I didn't realize were crazy. Yeah. And then it's like we used to do My mom used to call this thing, and it was called pepperoni. She called it pepperoni casserole. All it was she would make noodles, get a can of tomato sauce, and then throw pepperonis in it. And it was like, I was like, this is incredible.
It's amazing.
It was just a $3 meal. That's all it was. She also did, what other poor meals
did you ever eat cream of wheat?
Yes.
My dad used to make cream of wheat all the time, and it was like a treat in our house. Like I was always like pumped for cream of wheat, and then you realize like, oh, this is porridge.
Yeah, this is horrific.
It's literally wheat. It's porridge. It's like
my dad.
Three Bears.
I might have talked about this already, but growing up too, my dad used to have this thing he would make called Dad's Famous Eggs. Have I told you about this?
No.
And my dad used to make the eggs, and my mom would be like, "Oh, your dad's making his famous eggs," and he would just make eggs. He would just scramble eggs and put like whatever salt and pepper in it, whatever. But my mom was just being condescending because like my dad never cooked, so whenever he would cook, she'd be like, "Oh, it's your dad's famous eggs.
So
he wants to contribute." So I used to think it was a treat.
Growing up, you were like, "Dad's so good. These eggs are famous."
Yes, but my mom was
and
just
it was just your mom being a bit like not even a bitch,
totally,
just being like, "Oh, how nice of you to finally work in the kitchen a little bit." You know?
No, Dad's making his famous eggs today. It sounds like.
Literally,
and then my dad
just
would be like,
scrambled eggs.
Yeah,
That's
and my dad would be
so
like,
funny.
I'm making eggs. The other poor meals that we used to make would be, we used to pick asparagus in ditches. We'd like drive around our hometown to like look for wild asparagus in ditches to make it.
Whoa.
Yeah. We weren't like that poor. It wasn't like we were that poor, but it was like a thing where they were like, well, we can save money by finding the wild ditch asparagus.
That's also just kind of fun.
Yeah, it was fun. We called it asparagus hunting.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
And then we'd also...
I didn't realize that asparagus grew wildly. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, obviously every plant at some point, but like I kind of just assumed at this point in our civilization, all asparagus was farmed. I didn't imagine that in Mason City, Iowa, you could just go into ditches and find asparagus.
You can find tons of it. Like we would drive to a specific spot.
Does it grow straight out of the ground?
Yeah, they get huge stalks too. Like it'll be like, I mean, I'm talking like 4 or 5 feet. Stalks, like one piece, and then it branches out kind of.
Whoa.
So it's like
I guess I've never really looked into how asparagus
they're huge.
grow.
So you just trim the top parts of it. You don't take the whole thing because it would be gross. You'd be eating like a root.
Yeah.
At that point, which is also, people do that, but white people don't do that.
Yeah.
White people don't eat roots. Other poor meals. What other poor meals did we have? My mom used to make, I might have told you this already, my mom used to make ketchup sandwiches for me.
Yeah.
Ketchup and bread.
Cheese sandwiches for me and my granddad's house.
Ketchup sandwiches are, looking back, what the fuck?
Just ketchup on bread?
Imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine like a...
Did you toast the bread or anything?
I gag when I think about it. Imagine thinking like a 4-year-old who was already kind of naturally sticky and like gross, his teeth are falling out just because he's 4.
He's 4. And
it's like, imagine him fucking...
just ketchup.
Ketchup breath.
Ugh.
Just running over, being like, "You want to play catch, Dad?"
Oh.
Have you ever seen SpongeBob when he's got the bad breath?
Yeah, that's.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
Dude, SpongeBob is. You look back at some SpongeBob episodes; they're pretty controversial. You know that they took an episode of SpongeBob off the air. It was the panty raid episode. Did you ever see the panty raid episode?
Maybe. I used to watch it all the time.
So there was an episode of SpongeBob that they pulled because they took it off. You can't even find it on like streaming services. You can't find I don't think they even sell it on their DVDs anymore. I think there's like pirated versions of it, but it was this episode where Mr. Krabs wants to feel like cool. He got young again, so he wants to hang. Mr. Krabs goes like a midlife crisis, so he wants to hang out with SpongeBob and Patrick, and then he's like calling them like lame. Like he's like, you guys are so lame. Like because they go and do like.
Wait, I do remember this.
So they go and do like lame. I think they go to like a shop and get like matching pajamas, and they have like they ride like these like little like seahorses back and forth.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you're lame. I'm getting out of here. And they go, we're not lame. You're leaving just before the panty raid. And then he goes, and then Mr. Krabs like, the panty raid, and he goes, the panty raid. And what they do is they break into a house. And they steal an old lady's underwear, and then the twist is it's Mr. Krabs' mom.
I do
And
remember
Mr. Krabs
this
is like
episode.
wearing the underwear and smelling it and like putting it on his forehead and stuff. He like puts it over his eyes and it's his mom's underwear.
I do remember that. Whoa.
And they pulled it because they were like,
of course they did.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
crazy.
But it's also like, who greenlit it to begin with?
Yeah, there's all sorts of shit like that where it's like, it's almost like you wonder if they knew and they were just like, let's just see if we can get away with it.
Yeah, they're just bored.
Or it's like, was it just like 2001 and nobody even thought
Gave a
about
fuck,
it? You know, yeah. They were like, the Twin Towers just went down. Who cares about,
yeah,
you know?
dude, just let
just
the
fucking-
crab get
let
some
the-
puss, dude.
Yeah, let the crab get some pussy. The fuck 9/11 just happened.
Freudian slips his mom. Well,
Yeah.
what are we at right now?
We've got to be at it, I think.
I think we are, dude.
Yeah. Let's call it.
Yeah, let's call it a day, dude.